In this video, we're going to talk about Xiaomi and also Envo. Envo is progressing rapidly, and today I learned some information which I'm not really supposed to be telling you guys about. But, of course, I gotta let you guys know. So, before everything, I just want to tell you, well, today I accidentally bumped into Neil's live stream team. So guys, I'm just out here in the flower garden, a bunch of flowers, taking photos of my wife. Baby's asleep in the car, and I actually bumped into, look, this is Beijing's Neo live stream team, which was quite cool. There was a Beijing live stream team, which was quite coincidental because my wife just wanted to go to one of the gardens, take some really nice photos there, and voila! Wow, they were there. They were busy, so I didn't really go and bother them. And, well, most people in China don't actually know who I am, so, you know, there's no point in going up and say, hey, I'm Mr. P, or doing anything like that. So, yeah, I just let them be and let them do their work. They're working, so, yeah. But that was quite cool. You know, they're just filming a nice video, promo video for the EC6 in that flower garden. Very, very nice. Before we talk about Envo, I just wanted to clarify some things with Xiaomi, okay? So Xiaomi, they got 120,000 firm orders, and the entire capacity for this year's production has been sold out, which is quite insane. However, there's something that you guys need to know, and that's the fact that when they launched this car, they were comparing it against the Model 3. But have you ever thought about what if the Model 3 cut their prices by 20,000 RMB and had the same starting price as the Xiaomi SU7, the base variant? Are people still going to buy the Xiaomi SU7 or the Tesla Model 3? Now, 9 out of 10 people would agree that Tesla is a more premium brand than Xiaomi. So, you know, in one swift move, Tesla could basically decapitate the entire SU7, trend. So that's something to think about. And also, a lot of these orders, 120,000 orders, some of them were placed down by mistake. Some students placed down the orders by mistake just to show their support for Xiaomi, and they wanted to share within the friend group their pre-order screenshot. But of course, they accidentally clicked lock in, and they're unable to get their refund. But luckily, Xiaomi CEO has said that they do not want to take any students' money. So they're actually offering refunds for even locked-in orders for all the students that accidentally clicked lock in. It's called confirmed specification. Confirmed specification apparently sends the order to the factory, no more refund. But everybody else that's not a student and they got their orders locked in, too bad, so sad. Apparently for refundable deposits, the refund rate is at 40%. Wow, absolutely crazy. But there's actually one big secret within the Chinese EV market, the automobile market, and that is the fact that if you place down a 5,000 RMB deposit for a car, you can actually take that, all right, go to a competitor and then tell them, hey, I don't want to buy their car, I want to buy your car. Can you give me 5,000 RMB off? And most of the time, 90% of the time, you're going to be able to get that money off. It's a way for them to steal orders from other people. They just got to apply for this discount. Of course, you can't fake it. You got to actually have the proof that you indeed got this pre-order and it's not refundable. And then you go to maybe like Li Auto, they all do this. They do this all the time. So even though there's 120,000 orders, it's not really, until it gets delivered, it's not really confirmed, okay? So you can do that. I mean, it's kind of a secret. You know, you really shouldn't be knowing this, but car companies like Li Auto, etc., they would gladly do it because it's almost like an inventory discount. An inventory discount is actually much, much more than that, than 5,000. So yeah, those orders, those 120,000 pre-orders really don't mean much. And also, quite just today, funny enough, it was reported that there were a lot of Xiaomi SU7 accidents going on. Apparently, the driving dynamics might not be up to par, to some expectations. And also this one interesting clip from Dcar, it showed the Xiaomi SU7 had a weird noise and also leaking fluid.
水箱漏了吧？
这为什么会漏水啊？
Now, apparently, according to the official response from Xiaomi's team, it was because a piece of rock got stuck in the brake calipers and that caused the noise. And then the fluid was because it was just rain. It was raining before, and then there's water inside the car and it's seeping out. And that's the reason why there was fluids anywhere. And there's nothing wrong with the car, basically. So take it for what it's worth, all right? It is their first time building the car. They built it in 3 years, so kind of fast. There's definitely going to be some things that might need to be polished. And, you know, a lot of people say don't buy the first generation of the product because there's going to be a lot of things that might not be fully to the best that we want, all right? So we'll leave that at that. Xiaomi, 120,000 orders. Very, very impressive. Envo, what's going on with Envo? NIO is actually pushing forward Envo quite aggressively. And today, I went into one of the stores and actually got confirmation by some of the sales managers and sales reps. Some of them are being promoted to Envo, and they're doing that right now. And some of them have signed these non-disclosure agreements, so they're going to be able to learn about the car ahead of time. And basically, these are going to be store managers and also like regional sales managers, etc. So they got a very hefty task, and they're basically getting the job right now, right? So they're picking out the best talent from within NIO, and then some of the best talent, all right? And then shifting them, promoting them to more management experience for Envo. And they're doing that right now. They're also hiring a lot of people for Envo as well. And it just seems like they're progressing this very, very quickly. And it seems like NIO understands that it's very important to get the car to market ASAP, because look at Xiaomi's car, man. You want to take as many orders from Xiaomi as you can. The timeline is still brand launch in May, car launch in Q3, deliveries in Q4, but I hope that they can push it forward, just like how they pushed forward the 2024 variant during fall of last year. I was told that the 2024 variants of NIO were going to come in Q3 and Q4 of this year, but of course they pushed it forward, right? They could not wait that long. They pushed it forward, and I think NIO is going to try to be ahead of schedule, and that's going to be very, very nice to be ahead of schedule. Launch the car as soon as the factory is ready for production, and they've actually produced the Envo cars already. You know, we've seen clips of NIO CEO test driving the car, sharing the legroom inside the car. This car is definitely going to have to be priced very competitively. Starting price definitely needs to be very similar to the SU7. It is competing against the Model Y, and it's not a sedan, so maybe it might be a little bit more expensive than the SU7, but definitely have the features that we all want. Single motor, good range, maybe even a fridge in the car, big screens in the car, comfortable seats. That's going to be a winning formula, plus battery swap. It's going to be invincible. And it's just so nice to see some of the top NIO sales guys here in Beijing being promoted to be responsible for Envo and Envo's general sales, which is quite incredible. So wow, things are progressing very, very fast, and I'm going to try to pry some more information every opportunity I get. But you know, they sign non-disclosure agreements. They can't really tell me much, but you know me, I'm going to try to pry as much information as I can. So this is definitely good news for NIO. The Envo car is definitely going to change the game because of just affordability with battery swap, winning formula right there. And going forward, I expect the Xiaomi SU7 to be severely hindered by a potential Tesla Model 3 price cut, because once Tesla sees their Model 3 sales decline, its overall sales decline, they're going to do a price cut here in China. They got the room to do a price cut, and the moment they do a price cut, 20,000 RMB, put their car, Model 3, at the same price as SU7 or even cheaper, Xiaomi is screwed, man. They got to do a price cut as well, or else they're not going to sell any cars. Nobody's going to be buying a SU7 versus a Model 3 if they're at the same price. That's something to think about. Also, IML6 coming in, that's going to undercut everything as well. That's coming with a solid state battery, quite crazy, and then also better specs than the Xiaomi SU7 and possibly even cheaper price. And also just in general, you know, it's going to undercut Xiaomi, and Envo, you know, later on this year is going to undercut everybody. So this is a very competitive market, guys. Wow. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.